What's going on, agents? ASCII Adam here. If you enjoyed today's content, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to get future Division 2 updates. Before I get started, I would like to say thank you to my fellow service members and veterans. We love you. Thank you for your service. Also, suicide is never an option. If you're feeling suicidal, please get help. Call a friend, call a family member, call the National Suicide Hotline, message me. Do what you need to do to get well. Alright guys, well, as you probably already know, there's not a whole lot to talk about with Division 2 right now. I know that the conference is coming up at some point. I was thinking about actually going to it, but I could not get my passport in time. Not going to it, but applying for it, I should say. So today I'm just going to show you a skill build run through that I did just a few minutes ago actually with the Flame Chem Launcher, you know, the BTSU gloves and the Seeker Mines. It was a fun run, so I thought I'd show it to you. I was going to show you a clutch build that I was building, but I despise it. For all you clutch players, all you crit players, I love you, but man, that is not my cup of tea. I can't stand it. In fact, I have really moved away from the AR. I like my LMG build, I like my survivable builds, I like my pistol build. I cannot play a Berserk build anymore. I don't know if it's because I'm out of practice, but I just don't like it. I don't like it at all. Now, I know it's effective. I know a lot of people use it very effectively. It is not my play style anymore. I've changed from that. I don't know if I've gotten lazy. I don't know what the deal is, but I cannot play an AR Berserk anymore. And I tried an SMG crit build. You know what? It works okay. And in fact, I didn't even have that great of a build, but it still worked okay. But man, I don't enjoy it. But anyway, enough of me on my soapbox. I know there was some talk about, you know, TU6 and that they can add stash space, but that wouldn't fix the underlying problem, and they're right, it wouldn't. But to me, I now probably have between my 3 characters 10 builds. Well, maybe not that many, maybe 7, 8, 9 builds, maybe 10 builds, I don't know. But I definitely would like to have more stash space. Yeah, they said that they could just add 1,000 or 1,500 stash space, and it wouldn't be a big deal, but it wouldn't fix the problem. And that's true, but you know what? I'd still like some more stash space. I would really like it. Also, I know they were talking about, you know, the difference between a lot of loot that's trash with a few good pieces, or not much loot, but most of it is very good. I feel like right now, the way that the Division 2 is, I think I would swing with less loot, but better loot. Now, that may be a grass is greener scenario where when we got there, I'd be like, oh, I hate this. But right now, the way that the Division is, I feel like I am going through loot more than I am playing the game almost. And that just kind of sucks. It shouldn't be that way. So I would rather go, oh look, a yellow piece dropped. I'll probably be able to use that in a build. Or at least, if I don't have something similar, it may be better. It may be close to what I have. Not, oh, it could be just this random piece of junk, which it most likely is, because I've gotten 80 other random pieces of junk in this run. So let me know, guys, what you think about, since we're in between, you know, the patches and there's not a whole lot of news coming out right now. Let's just have a discussion about loot and stash space, and maybe how many builds you have and what stash space you would like to see. I'd like to see, we have 150 stash space right now. I'd like to see 500. I don't think that would be overdoing it. I don't need 1,000, I don't think, but 500 would be nice. In that way, I can store those. Hey, look, I got a 13.5 weapon damage on a chest. You know, those don't come around all that often, so I'd like to be able to store that to recalibrate at some point. But right now, I'm sitting on 3 characters that are almost full, plus a stash space that's almost full. And the problem is, I guess if you were to take the RNG and lessen the RNG, so you get better gear each drop, maybe you wouldn't need that many, maybe double it to 300. That way, you know, when you get something to drop, you're only going to have to recalibrate one thing on it. So you're going to recalibrate more often. Now, granted, that would also make it more grindy because then you've got to farm more components to do the recalibration, which I would be okay with if I knew I was getting something when I did it. So anyway, that's really what I wanted to talk about. I'm not going to show you the clutch build because I'm not playing it anymore. I don't like it. Now, one thing I did want to ask you guys, if you're still around here at the 5-minute and 30-second mark, is in between these patches, I am finding myself going, is there something else that I could be playing? Because I've done darn near everything I want to do in this game at this point. And there's not anything out right now, I don't think, that I want to play. But I have played every Borderlands game, and I'm sure that I'm going to play Borderlands 3. I'm telling myself right now that I'm not, but I probably will end up buying it and playing it because I've played every one, and I've enjoyed them, varying degrees, of course, but Borderlands 2 was excellent. Borderlands 1 was excellent. And also Ghost Recon Breakpoint, which I am not super excited about, but I would be willing to give it a chance. I have not played a Tom Clancy game other than Division 2, so I definitely would give that one a chance. So let me know, would you like to see any other games covered? And if you do, what games would you like to see? Because I'm pretty much open right now. I have always played games, and I just don't have anything on the horizon other than Borderlands 3 that really piques my interest. And that's maybe just because I don't follow games all that often anymore. I'm not looking to see what's coming out next. Like I said before, I didn't even know Division 2 was not even on my radar. And one of my boys said, "Hey, I want Division 2," and I said, "What is that? I've never even heard of it." And I checked it out, and I'm like, "Oh, that looks kind of good. I think I'll give it a try." And on a whim one day, I bought it right before it came out, and I've been hooked. So it's not, unheard of for me to just pick up a game and really enjoy it. I know some other YouTubers are playing From the Ashes. I don't even know, something like that. I've watched some of their videos, and as an RPG, it looks pretty good. I think as a shooter, I don't know if it's the graphics or whatnot, but doesn't look all that interesting. But again, they say it's a lot of fun, so I wouldn't even, bat an eye at picking that up and trying it out. So just let me know what you think. What games on the horizon are you really looking forward to? I am really looking forward to TU6 at this point and some actual replayable content in the Division 2. I would love to see, the loot fixed, and I'm not a PvPer in this game, but I would not mind it. If they fixed PvP, I wouldn't mind giving it a shot. Alright, well that's really what I had for today. Wanted to let you know I'm still alive. I know I haven't made a video in a couple days, but I just haven't been able to come up with anything that I think would be quality content to put out there. So anyway, thanks for listening. I will see you guys later. Bye.
deaths in the short term, but to all of us in the long run. You also effectively put this hellhole out of commission.
Thanks for the group.